How's it going, everybody? Randy here with Nerd Templar. Morning, Cactus, and also possibly Ben hanging out here in Monkraft with me. We are here, as I just said, in Monkraft, hanging out in Minecraft, as we have been basically every morning here recently. And as we do at the beginning of every stream, that's right, I don't have access to anything here. I got to change that. But we're only here for the gospel anyway, here in our the sanctuary, far, far away in the world, where we got our books, and we got. Did I hear? No, I don't know what happened to all of my dogs. Um, they were definitely here after the reset, but now all of them are gone, so I'm not really sure what happened there. So we'll have to check that. I'll have to check that. Anyway, let's get into the gospel then. Right, the fourth week of Lent, Thursday, fourth week of Lent. In the name of the Father and of the Son and of the Holy Spirit. Amen. This is the gospel according to Luke. Glory to you, O Lord. Each year, Jesus' parents went to Jerusalem for the feast of Passover. And when he was 12 years old, they went up according to festival custom. After he had completed its days, as they were returning, the boy Jesus remained behind in Jerusalem, but his parents did not know it. Thinking that he was in the caravan, they journeyed for a day and looked for him among their relatives and acquaintances. But not finding him, they returned to Jerusalem to look for him. After 3 days, they found him in the temple, sitting in the midst of the teachers, listening to them and asking them questions. And all who heard him were astounded at his understanding and his answers. When his parents saw him, they were astonished, and his mother said to him, Son, why have you done this to us? Your father and I have been looking for you with great anxiety. And he said to them, Why were you looking for me? Did you not know that I must be in my father's house? But they did not understand what he said to them. He went down with them and came to Nazareth, and was obedient to them. The gospel of the Lord. Praise to you, Lord Jesus Christ. Yeah, another uh, gospel passage, chock full of chock full of stuff, different different interesting things here. Uh, one oh the only place we get this story, and it's in Luke. So one of many of these early Jesus narratives that we get from Luke's gospel exclusively. The tradition would have it that he maybe had the ear of Mary, or at least somebody who was close to her. Interestingly enough, you'd think, of course, John was Saint John. If he was truly the Saint John, there was two different Johns, and traditionally, it's still questioned. I think it's pretty clear that it was the Saint John the Apostle, not the other Saint John. Again, same time period, but just a different guy, John the Evangelist, uh, the beloved disciple. I think that it um in my mind it's like definitely him. So that's the way I think of it. But no, we see it instead here, and many other things that are like from the early days of Jesus. We get a lot of that in Luke, and even before that, again, when we do the Angelus prayer every day at noon, we're getting a couple pieces of Luke and other gospels, but there's a lot of Luke in that prayer because it's dealing with the Angelus is Latin. Angelus itself is Latin for angel, right? So it's just the start of the prayer. It's just the angel of the Lord. It's all scripture, that prayer, and it's mostly coming from Luke because it's hearkening to that um, that point in history, right, where the angel came to Mary and pronounced basically that the Messiah, that our Lord was coming. From that point to of course, and the Word became flesh and dwelt among us, the third part of that prayer. So again, that's our way of remembering what's important, and we do that 3 times a day in order to refocus ourselves. But this is interesting. You get a few different, I guess, exegetical conclusions, I suppose, you see that Jesus again here in Luke's gospel. So one of the synoptics is basically again calling himself in a sense God. We're seeing him refer to our Lord as his Father, which maybe the authorities in the temple perhaps didn't hear that. Maybe they didn't think much of it. And at the time, of course, as he says in a different gospel passage, they all do technically, uh, in a sense, call God their Father, but just not the way Jesus is doing it. That's what he does refer to that in one part of the gospel, but they all know that it's different when he's saying it. We also see that he's being. I should also mention this is the feast day of Saint Joseph. Um, we see here also though that our Lord is obedient to his earthly parents as much as he's aware of his true heavenly father being his true father, being that he's the God man, the son. He still knows, you know, the order of things in nature. It's still important. Like the natural law is is written by God as well. Like it flows from the divine law, right? So our Lord isn't going to break natural law, and of course he's going to obey his father, his earthly father, who has that authority on earth over him, and his mother. So yeah, you see again, our Lord's always doing the thing that he should be doing. Maybe not the thing that the authorities in the area at his time think he should be doing, because that's not natural law. He's doing the things that he knows because he's God are the things he ought to be doing. And of course, again, we also see that even early on here, he's he's he knows because he's God. He knows everyone's astounded by what he's saying because he's God. So I would think that would be the two big takeaways for me here, especially today on the feast of Saint Joseph. Um, and Saint Joseph, a great figure, of course, for men and fathers in general to follow. Very stoic figure. I mean, he's it's interesting. He doesn't say anything in the Gospels, but he still is there several times, and he doesn't speak, but he does act. You know how many times Joseph acts in the Gospels, and he doesn't really second guess too much. I mean, with the whole Mary thing, that's a little different. Like, he's a righteous man. He's trying to do things the right way. Oh, it's like some random person just joined, and then Ben's nice name, Ben. The spider's trying to attack us. Get out of here, you spider. But anyway, I think that, excuse me. Ah, oh my goodness. We're under attack. You can't touch this. Yeah, give me a break. Give me a break. He did get me once, but still. you know, just monster hunting during the gospel, no big deal here. But that's that, guys. I think that'll cover it. Pretty good, yeah. And just maybe pray to Saint Joseph to pray for you. He's probably up there enjoying his, you know, heavenly reward. Okay, let's pop into, hey, look, an air balloon, hot air balloon. People make hot air balloons a lot in Minecraft. I don't think we have any in Monkraft though. I highly doubt it. I think I would know about hot air balloon. Maybe. Did I close my? No, I didn't. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna close the vanilla Minecraft and launcher, and Modrinth is either lagging or I just don't. Nope, I'm just not smart. Why can't I move this window? It's like stuck to my screen. It's working, so that's what matters. Like and subscribe. Let's go. We are gonna do pretty much the same kind of things we've been doing because we got a ton of different things we've been building in the spawn area and other server areas in Minecraft as we also off stream get these plugins ready. Got a few more. And again, we are loading up. As always, it's going to just load up. I clicked, so it's going to go straight into the world here. And it's going to load up on the opposite screen and be weird. And I won't be able to see it probably for a second. residential, and then maybe shops at the market. I agree with that. I agree with that. And yeah, the gold farm will definitely get fixed. If he's asking, oh wait, is he asking because he uses the gold for emeralds or something, or what? If he just needs XP, the regular mob farm at the city works really well now already. And I was actually thinking about doing the one at spawn a little better. It's not quite ready. It's a little different design, so to fix it is a little bit different. Takes a little more, but I feel like it might still work. I mean, it might work better. I'm actually kind of interested to see which design works better once they're both fixed. Because really, the only difference between them is going to end up being the drop part. In fact, I really don't think it's going to matter because of the way we set it up. No way. You know what? Never mind. I take it back because what we can do is, well, again, oh, so he just wants the gold. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, if he needs gold and if he just got something other than gold, I can trade him some gold. I got a bunch still. And I'll definitely have enough to last until we get a farm going. But the farm's like that's kind of a big project. I don't know why this is taking so long. This is actually taking a second. Hold on. Something's happening here. I think it's working. It's just taking a second. Yeah, I can train him a bit. It's gonna be it has to be like a massive thing in the on the nether roof, I'm pretty sure. If I'm not mistaken. Oh, you know what? I actually looked it up. Hold on. We might have to check that today on stream because I did ask ChatGPT if we can maybe find a different way to spread fire to the portal other than the lava. Like maybe we just um hmm, yeah, that's the problem. It's like maybe just the portal just doesn't ignite from it. I have no idea. ChatGPT seemed to think that it would still sort of work in a different way, but it's just for some reason the trap doors aren't triggering the lava spread or the fire spread from the lava. That's the problem. I have no idea what's happening here. I don't really want to close the client, but I think I might have to here. Well, in the meantime, let me pop on some music. I think we're going to start with the jazz beats today. One other one. I don't have it on here, do I? I do have my old music. Not as good, but it is still something different. I don't think we have to listen to any of that, though. That's a way to start. That'll get you going in the morning. Wonky jazz, uh, wonky jazz beat. I guess it's not really jazz. Yeah, modern is just like all stuff right now. Hold on. Let me just do this real quick. You're gonna wonky. Oh. Wait. Make the creeper farm. Oh, I had to read download. Like a new creeper farm, or the thing that you were doing last night before you lost everything. 100th has a nice little place for all your skins you can choose from. Where is my list of? Oh, here we go. I don't often. I don't often reload this, so it's usually just sitting here on my screen. There we go. Okay, now it should work. Yep. Okay, definitely working. Thing you were doing last night. Yeah. Yeah, that would require another person. Yeah, well, yeah, that's a good idea. Well, if you do at least put away all the music discs that you got, I'm sorry if I gave something away, but the other uh the other ones, that is. Do you seriously have see I should have just stolen them from you. I knew it. If I would have just stolen all those 11 discs from you, you would have one now. I'm sorry guys. You do sometimes miss some decent stuff. But, you know, Ben, I wasn't actually planning on doing a whole lot at the time. I was just wandering over to see what in the world you were doing because I saw signs being placed down in the console. And I knew what you were doing. I just, no, you know what? No, I didn't know. I don't think I knew what you were doing. So I had to go check. And I got roped into being a secondary. All right, there we go. I have to let go of this. Okay, frantically throwing things all over my PC monitor right now. Okay, we're good to go. Yeah, here we are already down here, and I have made myself a bunch of food, and I made myself I think a bunch of rockets. Actually, I don't think I did because I gave Ben a bunch, and then I think I forgot to make some. Maybe I might be wrong about that, but we might be stocked up. We got a couple houses down here that we made. This is the residential area. We'll wait for this lag to clear. This beginning lag. What is this? I wonder. Was this always here? This big hole? I was doing a little work on this just so I could figure out where exactly it was and remember. It's actually a pretty cool spot. It's this big thing that I thought we should like carve into a pillar or something right next to the arena. Oh boy, that's a big lag spike as soon as I start flying. Why? So I figured we would keep it because it's so big, and why not add a little bit of variance, I guess. Not just a giant cave, but it also happens to be the way up right here, which is actually kind of cool. And then you can go up here, and I made this a little nicer. A lot, actually, it's a lot different than it was. I closed off. This is the one that leads to the villagers. Yes, villagers. Right, nice, nice. It's becoming Moria, sort of. Not as just not as epic yet. Yet the main the main word there. This one was the wrong one that we did, but I'm blocking it off slowly. I just didn't bring the blocks to actually do it. And this is the way out. No, it's not. There's a little bit more. Oh wait, no, it is the way out. I take it back. I lied to us. It's a long way out, but yeah, I think we should also put another entrance right about here. Where's their spawn for you? I don't know why we're lagging so hard. I'll just blame Ben. I guess we were lagging the server earlier when I was AFK. What are all these mobs? Maybe that's what. Wait, are you saying that you're here? Are you here and have nothing on you? Wow, my computer is maybe dying. I don't think it's the game. I actually think it's my computer. Well, here's where what we were doing last night. Where'd that block go? What? Oh, it was dirt. Yeah, so you can see our skeleton, Reggie Part 2, shoot the lava, TNT would go there, drop down there, creepers would blow up. Bada bing, bada boom. You got yourself some music discs. But then Ben took them all on his person into an ancient city and then died to a warden. So he lost all of the ones that we got. Technically, they're all just for him, but you know, I did a little bit. So rip. But that was funny anyway. I was like semi AFK, and then I look at the console and I see that Benny Awesome was what's it? What does it say? Obliterated by a sonically charged warden blast or whatever. Like, oh well, GG. Yeah, let me remind you of something, by the way, Ben. I can use one of these maps here. No. Looking for Ben using the locator map. I didn't find him though. He's not that close to spawn, apparently. All right, let's get back down. This is the actually the main way. This is the very first mine dug in Monkraft, by the way, if you didn't know. First mine down to here, boom. That's where we made zero base. Oh, the sign. Wait, the sign is just empty. Maybe this one's not though. Maybe someone redid that one. Diamond Mine Mine. Redone villagers. We this was of course again also the first villager spot. First of everything on Minecraft was here. I almost killed a villager earlier though because I was trying to kill a golem and I set him on fire and he set a villager on fire and I tried to grab my water bucket and dump it on the villager, but every time I would either click on the villager, right click the villager like that, and it would work, or I would try it and he would jump on a block because we were up there and there was a block and he'd jump on the block and then he'd miss the water, but luckily he survived with like 4 hearts, so he didn't take that much damage. And now back in Slime Cave. That's how it goes. I wonder how our netherrack is doing over here, if we have any. Oh, we do. All right, let me set some of this up. This is all for spawn. Oh, I'm sorry, the rail, the nether rail. Flame shovel. Yeah, so claims are in place, or brief prevention is in place. The plugin. I think most of the configuration is done for it. The bucket's around here somewhere. Somewhere in one of these satchels that I still haven't cleared out. Crazy. If I could only press the right thing. There we go. I got a lot of mushrooms in there. Why? I don't know. those type of things on that computer. As usual, a few too many things going. Sometimes I feel like Discord's a little bit laggy, and sometimes I just gotta go straight up and close the studio. Our bitrate higher than the recommended bitrate. Well, sorry about that. Oh, yo, am I? What in the world? Yeah, YouTube's being crazy. Yeah, I'm having like a big issue with like YouTube for some reason, and Google like expending a lot of CPU or something. All right, whatever. Bring that back up as we go, so I can see chat. I might just pop chat out though. We're getting there. Is this our nether? Nope. Oh yeah. By the way, Cactus, I have Bob's armor in a shulker for some reason. I can't say I understand why. Does he just carry his armor around, his best set of armor around in a shulker with him or something? That seems like the literal worst thing you could do. Because I don't know, you might end up dropping it, and some random person might end up picking it up like this. I mean, I even got Sharpie Boy here, so okay. YouTube is literally just not loading for me. Like, what in the world, YouTube? Can you can you please? There you go. Everything else is working. This is YouTube just doesn't want to. Appreciate it, YouTube. Appreciate it. Now look at this. Now look at that crazy lag because I brought YouTube live back up. We're getting it. We're getting attacked by YouTube guys. They didn't like that our last couple streams were doing so well. I think they're out for revenge. Anyway, back to the residential district. We do have a bunch of houses here already. Let's do a little exploration of those houses that were created on the last stream. KG popped a totem in his house here. His build, that is. They're all for rent. They're going to be for rent. They're going to be protected by World Guard in the server area here, and they can also then be designated as rentable plots. Basically, that's coming. That's kind of going to be like today's. If I get all the grief prevention plots in place, then that would be today. The rest of today's goal for me off stream, off this. Whatever I get into doing the detailed stuff. A lot of that sometimes takes restarting the server, but I already have the plugins in, so I might not have to do a whole lot. There it is, KG's build, humble abode. Maybe, I mean, it's fine. I actually like the variance perhaps in sizes for these builds, but he did leave a lot more room. Um, yeah, I was gonna say this is also Slime Chunk, and there were also less torches here before. I came to visit KG while he was in there. He was AFK though, and there was also a creeper right here, and I didn't see him, and he blew up all of this right here, so I had to rebuild it. But I think I did. I think I did it right. Pretty sure I did it right. And then I also put torches down. Wow, this game is being crazy laggy right now. What is happening? I still think it's my computer because again, it started whenever I brought YouTube back up. I'm just gonna have to close my thing and bring and pop out the chat. All right, there's chat. There's me closing that. It'd be nice if they would just let you close the playback keep all. I probably can. I just don't know where that thing is. That setting. I feel like I've done it in the past. YouTube. Still, the chat's being flaggy. This is crazy. Ah. Not 3 FPS, it's like 10. What does it matter? I'm literally standing here. Let's try to help not expend as much power when you're tapped out. Hit the slimes. There you go. Yeah, it's weird because the server is not using as much CPU as it usually does right now. So I don't think that's the issue. Here's my house. Worked on it a little extra. Oh, by the way, check this out, guys. Now, I didn't mean to AFK all night, but I did. So right now, it's not very close. The race is not close. I also don't know why nobody else has their tags show up here because everyone on this list has a tag, but only me and Ben are the ones that I don't get that. But whatever. I digress. I won for sure now for now because this is going to be the worst way I guess of making money if you're gonna put all different ways of making money, the currency in our game here. Once they're all in place, if you put them all together, AFKing would be the worst of them. You'd still get money, like passively, you still get money, which is cool, but it's going to be by far the worst way to actually gain money, right? We want people to be doing things in the game. It's just an extra bonus to be able to have it coming in sort of just all the time while you're playing. But actually doing things mostly either trading because you're doing things that are and then trading those things like even if it's just blocks, you make money that way, or you're doing the PvP in the PvP zones or PvP claims, which is kind of the main thing. Those would be those would be probably the two main, and then maybe we'll also be adding some PvE at the end. Are you there? Here, are you? Is that better? I was using the hitboxes. Bro, cactus is torching me this morning, bro. It's not even the server. But anyway, yeah, those are the main ways, and we're also gonna probably add a PvE thing in afterward, and that'll be another like a good way to make it without having to do PvP. And the only other build we have here is Ben's like garage looking thing. I don't know, Ben, did you mean to put a door on that? Because it's pretty much just a wide open house at the moment. It's cool though. I mean, you got like it's a big one. It's the biggest one so far. All this, you got this room over here. Good use of space. And then you have this. I don't know what you're doing here, but have something going on here. And you have a door there, but not here. And we also have we need to fix these staircases up for sure. All this. See, I did most of my houses done, but at the same time I was doing a lot of I do all the infrastructure was pretty much done by me. Okay. Just not the houses. This is Bob's doing, I assume. I'm not exactly sure what he's going for here, but might actually turn out interesting. Unless he's just trolling. Either one's possible. Ben's is pretty cool, yeah. KG's is also pretty cool. KG's could be bigger, but it doesn't necessarily have to be. Because there's plenty of I wonder if you could whoa, taking off with the elytra there a little bit. Probably maybe fit. It'd be hard. You would maybe fit something in here. I think KG just has to use that space for himself. He could extend something here. Maybe make a little more room. But all in all, I'd say they're all pretty nice. Mine just needs a little more furnished. Has some bare walls still and stuff like that. Stuff needs just cleaned up a little bit is all. But you got your first room, you got your I don't know second sort of hallway room thing. This is I felt like a bed sort of area. You could even extend this plenty farther, I'm sure. But again, don't need to go too far. We will build more here. We're gonna this I actually closed it up here so it didn't run on too much. It's probably all I need. I can open this up a little more, end it around here, but right through there is a lot more. And it comes out the other side of the cave somewhere. Anyway, yeah, looking pretty good. I could work on that. I'm thinking that if I work on something though, as usual, like I just start chipping away at stuff. I'm gonna place down some paths. I'm gonna work on that wall here, and everything will start coming together. Look at all these random materials we have just everywhere. Plenty of stuff to use. Cut this into some bricks. This is mostly all we're using. It shouldn't take, I wouldn't think it would take much to finish this wall. We just decided where we wanted to be, mostly. I don't know what happened here. Maybe some shenanigans. Yeah, probably. Was this, what was this? I think that would that lead to the, what in the world? Okay, well, yeah, okay, there's the top wall. I don't know what's happening here, but I'm gonna leave that. I'm gonna save that for another day. Get this somewhere. Probably just fill all this in at some point, maybe. That's all I had really. Grab a stack of deep slate as well, or at least that much. Fill all this in. And then suddenly, once you do this, everything starts looking like 10 times better because it looks like a real place instead of just a cave. I do like this at the bottom though. I think we're gonna keep the one row there. Yeah, we ran out already. Oh, we're gonna use that. I don't know what we're gonna use it for, but we can do something there. Down to the next level of Moria, of course. There we go. So Ben, are you just off in the distance then? With your ult? Did you take the nether rail to the city or something? That should work there. Let's just match it up, yeah. In fact, no. Here we go. Decision made. That's the end of it right there. Unless we're gonna cut some of this out, maybe. We'll see. Bob picked the most prominent position to start building his house, so we got to cook pretty hard there. Make a good one. Nice spot. I just did that. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Oh yeah, we did start working on these stairs a little bit over here. A little better. Maybe we just needed to be too wide. That'll help. A lot of stairs, but look at all this stuff we got. I have some somewhere here already. Yeah. Huh? Use those. You need some regular. Yeah, have that. These into stairs. All right. Works in like this. Yeah, and but yeah. Speaking of lag city, these lag spikes are a little bit different. I can actually fly anywhere I want, anytime I want in Pebblehost on the Pebblehost server. Like it's nothing compared to Realms. Don't forget how bad Realms actually was. Like I literally died anytime I couldn't even fly like 1,000 blocks with the Elytra. I would just lag so hard that I would just die in water or something crazy. It was bad, man. It was bad. I could fly thousands and thousands of blocks and not have an issue in this. Sometimes I can even trident really, really far without an issue. Now that gets kind of crazy loading all the chunks with trident because, especially in Bedrock, man, you can trident so much faster in Bedrock. I'm sorry, Java. That's not bad. It takes up a lot of space, but I think it'll be okay. I'm gonna get, yeah, I'm gonna get more cobble and this redstone. Like I said, anyone can come and do some builds here. What in the? But why? Why is this here? Okay, I just don't understand sometimes. Is all. Clear up this path. Clear up some of this stuff. And yeah, again, I mean, this is mostly everybody who's here is almost pretty much like gonna have the admin again in the game that is already gonna have like the some form of access to everything at the server areas. Most people will. Um, there'll be like higher access as you have higher ranks, of course, higher security levels, right, within the community. But everyone here will have pretty high level of security, I would say, to start off. And is that Blackstone? Yeah. And so there's probably a way, even if you don't, even if you yeah, even if you don't, even if you just do something now. But I think like you can set people to like have builder status and stuff. That we can have everybody like as that again. That's sort of been part of the community and been doing stuff. We can have you all as builders in the spawn areas without having to be like full admin privileges or anything like that. So I have a lot of options. It'll be great. And I do think that you guys can then also just be paid, right? Either way, can pay you for your. We'll see if your houses get rented or not. Spell, what's up? Yeah, well, unfortunately, I've got some issues with full screen, so and also there is no borderless full screen apparently. I guess maybe there's a mod or something I could use. I just haven't downloaded it yet. Someone mentioned it before. Yeah, I do. Definitely not by choice though. Crazy that that's like the main thing that people comment on whenever they join the stream. Hilarious. Grab some of those slabs out and maybe clean some of that up too, and put all my bricks away. Oh yeah, I got the mailbox out. See if anyone else follows suit. And so bad. I think it needs something like underneath though. Looks floaty. I think like I'm out of torches. Is that for real? No. Yep, yep. This is our 11.5 thousand day old SMP Minecraft day. Just come over to Java and for some reason lagging super hard today. But I think that's just my computer. yeah, now we're sort of getting the server areas ready because we're adding some plugins, adding the grief prevention claim system, all that stuff. So trying to make things look like sort of nice on stream, like doing this. We're also gonna fix the mob farm today, fully fix at least one level of it. Hopefully, the goal at some point. Do a residential area so people can maybe rent some houses here. Do market area so people can sell some stuff. We're gonna implement some market stuff. KG mentioned in Discord that we should do a blog thing. Yeah, I'm not adding anything other than the things that I said we're adding because anything else would be a little too much. Any remote market or remoteness to the game we're not adding. So no teleporting stuff, no remote market, which adds like blocks that don't actually have ever actually existed in the game, just like random blocks in a market. If you want to buy random, if you want to buy, blah, 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 you want to buy blocks with your balance, then find a player who's selling them. You know somebody at least who tends to get blocks and sell them, right? Someone maybe. So you could always ask them and trade them for your monies, even if they're possibly the richest person currently in the world. But yeah, again, that stuff's just all AFK gains. They don't really mean anything, and they're all just this really just test gains more than anything. We do have to add like the actual slime farm somewhere here. That'd be great. Corral the slimes that are just spawning all over all the time. But what if we did this guy? It's already extended, so we'll extend it the whole way, so it's bigger the whole way. And if anyone is interested in joining, we do have, well, you can join the Discord. The link is in the description. We also have an MC Applications text channel there, which I'm currently using, but will maybe fade out a little bit, maybe make it a little more simplified, possibly, as we implement all this other stuff. So yeah, but if you want to join, there's the deep sleep. You can put in an application. It might take a bit, but as we get prepared here, we're holding off at the moment, but I'm hoping that at the end of this week, I'll have everything prepared enough that we can actually open this back up to all the new applicants and get you guys all in here. I think everyone's application's looking pretty good to me from what I saw. So yeah, and you guys can all look forward to joining. It's a slow process, but we're a niche community. We're here to serve a specific audience. There's enough generic Minecraft servers out there for everybody else. We're here to be basically the first Christ-centered, family-friendly, wholesome SMP community. Wholly, the SMP is just a part of it, right? Mostly, we want to do events and stuff, but we need a few more players for that, right? We probably have enough players to do some events. We have for a while. It's just a matter of usually a matter of getting everybody on at the same time. The more players you have in general, the easier it is to get enough on at one time to be able to do something. Whether you do just a quick thing, or we do something that's a little, more involved. Either way, if you do things that are more involved, you need people invested in those things. So, but yeah, again, if that sounds fun to you guys, or if it sounds like your kind of community, absolutely join us. Oh, what a takeoff. Because of lag. All right. We should add a little bit more. Like, again, we don't want torches just everywhere. We want some kind of like pillar, not pillar, but like a little stand. Wow, what kind of lag is that? I blame Ben. This is Ben's fault. No, I actually think my computer is dying for some reason. I don't think it's the server at all. My new computer falling apart on me. We could do like spruce. I really do like strip spruce is probably one of my favorite strip logs. Probably one of the only ones I like. But you know what? I was gonna test it, but I didn't want to waste one. But then I realized these are actually dark oak, strip dark oak over here on KG's house. I quite like that too. That's nice. Pale oak was the other one I was wondering. I don't know if I ever looked at a strip pale oak log. Never seen one before. I don't think I have a pale oak log. No, just the planks. We can't look, but we do have some strip spruce already. So line, crafting table, one of many. Wait, is that the only? Wow. I put them all down here to mess around. What if we did something like so lanterns don't go as far as torches? That's one issue, I guess. Maybe we also and even the path up here a little bit. Put all that away again. Oh my goodness. Like completely full of stuff. Let's put away. Oh, never mind. Okay, I have like one stack of everything. That works. Match this. We'll use that for that. Maybe. That's exactly where that torch is, so okay. Put torches there for now, but I guess maybe it'd be cooler if they were lanterns. I don't really like that it's right here on this very first one. Almost has to do like another one of these. I don't know. It can always be fixed. It can always be fixed. Okay, I think all of this is pretty much good. That yeah, that's probably we don't want that. There we go. All this is what we gotta get these ones out from behind too. I don't have those. We're actually getting kind of lower now, aren't we? Starting to put a dent in these materials. As we get more. Oh, that one. Get one up there too. We do all these? Nice. But yeah, I will face cam in a bit. Yeah, I think we're settled in now, eh? Ben, you just ignoring me here. Oh, you're back to being Ben. So does that mean you're far away? Oh, what in the world? Like right here, I keep lagging. Is there a reason for that? We did this before. It does not help me at all. I don't think my computer is good enough to use F3A. One to fix there. the rest of the wall. This is starting to look like an actual thing. Hey, we can get more houses in here, maybe. I kind of maybe picked the only spot, didn't I? Probably put one here, I guess. It's kind of small. Probably put one here, I guess. That'd be easy enough. That's fine. You don't need like a house every single area possible, right? You can also put one over here, so we can get three on this side down below. There's already two over here down below. Easily get another one. Either well, one there, probably one over here as well. And if we open this up, we could probably get another over there in the back. It's actually kind of well, that's open. Work with that. Thought this was open a bit. Yeah, it's just a wholly new place over here. Wait, is this a way to Narnia? Oh wait, it might be actually. Maybe this might just be the double amethyst cave, double geo cave. I don't think is the same place. If it is, well, that's interesting because you can just walk straight over this way to get out. Really? Why does this always happen? Please don't hit torches. Ah, here's one a little bit. Nope. As I mentioned before, we're not going to just like world edit anything. We're going to do these are kind of, you know, it's kind of my bases in a sense. I don't want to just cheat in everything. In my opinion, you feel better. I feel better about my builds whenever I work for them instead of just creative moding them. That's why I basically never play creative mode. The only time I do it is if I actually have to like test something. It's just not the same. It's not the same. Do we lag again when we come over here? No, not this time. Okay. Bro, misspelled, bro. We only did those, or we didn't do it up there, yeah. Oh yeah, welcome back, welcome back. I'm talking to your dad IRL. I like the clarification. How's your dad doing? How's your family doing, Cactus? Are they well? Cover up that redstone so no one sees that. Looks a little nicer then, right? Whoa. Yeah, we have plenty of room up here for more housing, the housing development. No one chose to build up on this floor though, interestingly, other than Bob, who didn't really do much. Cut this out. That'll give enough room, I think. Maybe we'll go one higher, right up here. Good, good. Where's that end? Okay, we can do that. Just this one. A little more spacious. for the people up here, so they're not just staring at a massive wall. That's why the guy on the end got the best house because he's got the best view. You can see almost the whole way to you can see the whole way to the entrance pillar thing over there, up there. Yeah, can't quite see the arena because it's behind it, but pretty cool. Man, we could make this whole thing can be sort of redone. But Slime Cave has come a very far way, even just recent times, because we weren't even using this like a week ago, and now we've fully brought it back online and built a nice residential area. I like it. I like it. It's coming together. Again, truly what it was supposed to be, the spawn kingdom, because we spawned on this massive snowy mountain. I mean, obviously you got to make that into a mountain kingdom, right? Finally, we can do it. Mainly because of World Garden and grief prevention. We could do it before, but it just required like full vanilla gameplay, which meant we had to be strong enough to hold it and have the will to do it as well. Which I guess works, but then you have to like again, you have to like really be careful about people who just want to join and grief everything and then leave, because there's a very large amount of people who do that. Unfortunately, have literally no life and just kind of like wait to grief people on video games. But now we don't have to worry about that. We'll not have to worry about that as much soon. And we can actually put some effort into our builds. But again, at the same time, that's why I want to add the PvP claims and the PvP claims currency system, and also the ability to for teams in the Kingdoms X plugin. So kingdoms, I guess, more than teams. He's gonna work on building the house. Nice, good. And yeah, he's got access to all these materials here you can use. So we'll have teams, and they will be able to claim the PvP areas, gain currency, gain money from doing that, and also eventually claim those PvP areas for their own cities, like basically a world guarded city. So a lot of incentive, I think, to go PvP and spend time in those more dangerous areas rather than just hanging out. But everyone needs a nice safe place to go back after a day's adventure, right? So to store their valuables and things. So yeah, we'll have some rentable places. We'll have, of course, the massive ring around the server cities of claimable safe zone, claimable area. Lots more to come. We're going to have the residential district outside. We have the market outside. Again, all rentable places for people to do things without having to like actually make a full-on claim build for themselves. And again, as far as trading goes, yeah, there's going to be trading. There's going to be market system. It's going to be called players selling stuff to other players. And again, it's also not going to be a remote thing, whether it's players or otherwise. No remote market. You're gonna have to, and that's gonna. What it does is it makes the cities completely different. So you come to Spawn City, and you got different resources available for trade here. You go to Ben City, and there's different resources there, different people selling different things, and it's just you know it's just different. I don't know. To me, that's more fun. To me, that's just more fun. Have like an actual like I don't know RP like economy instead of just I'm gonna open this UI and then I can sell all my stuff to nobody and get money, and then I can buy all these things with the money from nobody, and then I can just play my game out here remotely and just do my thing. It's like, I mean, yeah, but like again, why not be a little different? Why not do things a little differently than everyone else? Now we have to actually travel, communicate with other people, build trust. Again, it's still the whole goal is to keep it as vanilla as possible, but adding some sort of security in. That's literally all I want to do. All I want to do is add the security with the grief prevention, the plot, the claim things. And then because of that, we need to add a little bit of incentive to PvP. So those are literally the only things I wanted to add. And then I guess on top of that, the third possible thing is that I wanted to get rid of all this gravel. Is what I want to do is add the PvE at the end game, just so there's some other way of getting the currency other than just the PvP for people who don't or can't PvP well. Of course, there's also joining a team and helping them gain resources, or just being a trader in general. But um, I think joining a team and trading in general, as well as trading with your team and helping your team out, I think that would probably be the best route for a non PvP player to take. Make money, um, form bonds, right? Get a team that you can trust and build PvP claims. You know, you can even claim maybe competitive land around your own team's base just to expand your own team territory and eventually have that land for yourself if you can help your team enough, even in a non PvP way, to come to victory, right? Yeah, basically straight up vanilla, but with just extra incentives for things. I was hiding from Ben down here yesterday. He totally missed. He totally missed me. I don't know how he found me. I'm pretty sure he F3A'd to find me. Ben, don't lie. More the deep slate. Fill all that in. We have deep slate. More deep slate. Bunch of cobble. Let's put one of those away. We need more bricks. Grab these and make one stack into bricks. We could do the upper one as well, I guess. The upper level wall thing. People can just kind of cut it out if they want to build a house in there. No, I did not. Sorry. Totally forgot about that. I probably did one somewhere that's probably pretty good. I just would have to find it. Have you by chance checked at the top of the application text channel if there's anything extra there? I feel like I did write something somewhere at some point. There we go. These Java blocks, man, I tell you what, they can be pretty crazy. Some crazy guys. I guess I'll take that. Bob, there, I got some gold for you. There's gold like just laying all over the place. Bob's looking for gold. I guess not here. Never mind. There is somewhere else though. Like at the farm, I'm pretty sure there's raw gold. That requires a little bit of cooking, I guess. Those stairs are right there. We do need to move this back a bit to make it staircase. Maybe like right about here. That might work. Yeah, I guess we can get more server info once we're actually open up. But honestly, yeah, I'm pretty sure I put it somewhere. I'm pretty sure I put it somewhere. I posted it one place one time, and then I refer to it constantly. So like if people want to know, they can know, but most people just like don't listen, so they're not gonna know even if you put something somewhere. So I mean, they're just gonna continually ask the same question over and over again. Get all this copper too. I'm trying to clean up all the non deep slate stuff. Um, Mostly, yeah, just the world guard stuff and the other plugins. The problem is I have to like make all the areas for each different thing, different type. It's a lot to explain if you don't know anything about it. Not a deep slate now. Fill all this in. I do think this should be something. This entire thing should be non-deep slate, like not just straight up deep slate. A little bit. You know what? Actually, I take it back. Just having like this path, this non-path area as a regular deep slate isn't too bad. If it's all just like that, it would look pretty good. Take out all the non stuff, like I said. Yeah, so wait, hold on. When though? When is the question? I claim the daily reward that I have set up of 1,000 coins, but how and when did that claim go in? Oh, I would have missed it because I was AFK. That's right. So it would have just popped up. Yeah. Hmm. Ben, did you happen to notice 1,000 extra coins when you logged in? Why don't you check your slash reward? Also, I assume you're still here. Yeah, we're getting close to it. It's mostly like the biggest problem is going to be doing all the areas. The plugins is one thing, doing all the areas is another. So, and again, the other part is like I gotta most of the time when I'm first setting one up, you got to do some restarting of the server, and that requires people to be kicked off. So I try to do that as little as possible and at optimum times. But again, in the meantime, while waiting, I do try to get other things sort of prepared. Um, and we have a lot of other like fun stuff that I'm gonna add that's also like not necessarily vanilla, but it doesn't affect vanilla at all. Specifically, like the cape thing, skill capes, almost like milestone capes. I guess I don't know what we're gonna call them. Achievement capes. They're all names that have been taken by another game, but I don't care. You know, you can't just copyright all those names. They're so generic. So, like, basically an achievement cape sort of deal that people can, yeah, I don't know, do stuff and get cool capes to use. But we got to make those capes and all that stuff. But that's for a much later time. Right now, yeah, just trying to get all of the grief or the grief prevention slash is the plugin name for the claims system. So trying to get the claims for that in place right now. I actually have one. If you guys don't mind me cheating here real quick, I will show you. Now, the only time I would do this is when I'm doing something for the server. I was trying to not do this last night because I was making fun of myself for making things as hard as possible on myself. But then it was nighttime and I was the only one on, and I was trying to figure out how the server claim system worked, and it was just super annoying. So I just went creative mode. So I'm going to do that again just to show you guys. I don't really have to go creative, but it'll make things a lot easier. You can watch everything I do anyway, right? Um, and then we will go. Too far. Is it? And this is it nighttime again, bro? Wait, all these mobs are still here. Why? Why did you guys not despawn? This is where I was AFK, and apparently, all the mobs are still here. No wonder that might actually still be causing some lag for me. I reset a bunch of stuff at KG's here last night when I got here, KG City. Grew the cane farm a little bit more. Okay, this is crazy. Look at all these guys. Oh my goodness. That's what happens when I guess you're AFK overnight. Um, yeah, if we grab, I don't have a shovel. I forgot the shovel. Oh no, no, I didn't. Yes, I did. Wait, do I have one in here? I put it in here. No. All right, let me just do this then, for the sake of brevity. There we go. With the golden shovel for a claim. And if I point this somewhere here and I right click, can't create a claim because it would overlap with your other claim. Yep. It's because this is a server claim. And that's actually not the way I meant to do that. I meant to do it with a stick. Um, do we have a stick? No, I don't have a stick. Are you serious? Even a stick? You do it with a stick, you can that's how you check blocks. And the block claims they actually go they extend downward from wherever you claim the block for a normal claim. It would extend downward, I believe. I believe we have it set to I think it's set to 50, but I think I might set it to 30. Because 50 is pretty far. I might set it to 30, maybe 50 is okay though. Um, the golden shovel would claim it for you, and I do believe I would have to check it for how regular claims work. I haven't done it yet. All I've done is the server claim, and how you do that is you pick one corner and then you go to the other corner of the claim and you pick that corner with the right click shovel, and it will claim that entire square. And then also for those claims, I believe for all claims, server and normal ones, it claims everything above that, above it in the Y level as well. So yeah, so you can go upward. You don't have to worry about that. And there's a bunch of different preferences that we configuration things we can change to allow less possible griefing, because there's some ways around if you leave things open, but I think we've covered most things, if not all things. Griefable ways to still grief claims. But yeah, that's one city. This was the test one because no one's really using it at the moment. So I figured I'd use it to test, because now I don't think anyone can really do anything in this city except for me. Um, but yeah, so I'm working on that, this specifically, and then once I understand how all of that works, and all the different commands and permissions that I have to give to people to do different things within here, then I will do that to spawn and defend city, and we'll have all the cities done. And also, I do believe ChatGPT told me that there's a way that I can differentiate whether it's grief prevention or not. So like almost like select a section of area that again people can claim but is unclaimed, but is not Kingdoms X. Like that's going to be one of the other big things, is trying to get those intertwined, because we have to have, again, we got the spawn city, or we have the cities, a ring around this each city, server city, where people can actually claim their own land, a pretty big ring around, so you can go basically any direction, and you have plenty. I think like spawn, the ring around spawn, which is a 2,000 by 2,000, is massive, but 1,000 in every direction is the spawn city server area. 3,000 out from that in every direction is non-PvP claimable area. That's tons of space, tons of space. And that pretty much gets you close almost the whole way to this city and its own claimable spots. And then eventually you'd reach its actual city, the server city here, where you can't claim, but we'll have rentable things. And then we also will have Ben's, which is out in the distance. But between all of those, all the other area that's not around the cities like that is going to be also claimable, but it's going to be PvP. It's going to be contestable. I actually think Grief Prevention has the ability to do some of that, but Kingdoms X is going to give us all the functionality we want to be able to like raid and team and all that stuff. So yeah, and again, hopefully be able to then differentiate the areas from each other, where the PvP zones are, where the safe claimable land is, where the server areas are. There's three different areas plus differentiating where that the PvP claim system ends because eventually it's just like I think we're gonna only go to like 15,000 out in every direction to start, and outside of 15,000 is going to be just vanilla gameplay pretty much. It's gonna be there's gonna be no claim system at that point. So if you go out that far or have builds out that far, they're just gonna be vanilla builds, and most of mine are actually well farther out than that. So pretty much all my stuff is outside of that, which means full PvP, no claims, all that stuff. I'm gonna just TP myself back to spawn, I guess, real quick, and then go back to what I was doing. I can remember what I have to type in. No, let's TP first. This is annoying because one of the plugins makes me have to type Minecraft TP now, so just TP. Not high enough for our mountain. Oh wait, I thought that it didn't make you fall in Java. I thought it just spawned you on the lowest block. Maybe I don't know. I don't know. Good thing I didn't go survival yet. Maybe it doesn't make you take fall damage. I don't know. All right, back to normal. I didn't steal anything. No extra diamond blocks. Right. Ow. All those god apples. Go the old way through. I have to start calling this like old slime cave over here. The industrial area, an old slime cave. KG, bro, can you please help me with this farm? I don't understand. I'm not smart enough. I don't know what's happening here. I totally forgot about that. Oh, yeah, we need to change that. I don't know how yet, but I'll figure it out. Like they just don't, like they just don't want to work with the rest of them, yo. I did this before. Maybe I'll just try it one more time, see if it works. If I reset them, but it's like they're just getting stuck on. Does it have to do with the torch or the repeater? It actually worked that time. Well, I have to have a repeater somewhere. How many blocks do we miss when we do that? Like one? No, it's that entire row. Okay. It's not bad, but I don't think it's the torch. I feel like it's the repeater more than anything. That torch isn't making it happen. Yep, has to be. Or where would I put it then in that case? I would get this far, I think, if I put it on the corner, right? Oh, it goes eight. It only extends eight. Isn't that right? Or does it have something to do with the type of block that it's? I don't think it matters. I don't even know if you can do it on a corner like that and not work. Yeah, I don't know if that works. Find out. No. But that's just a Java thing. It's just something else that works a little differently, maybe. Maybe this design just isn't possible. Even though everything else works. The repeater is working. I mean, everything is just the repeater isn't sending power to the block. It's not powering the block. I wonder if maybe no, there's nothing we could do. We would just have to do those by hand. How horrific. We'd have to harvest four plants by hand. That's just terrible. I don't know if we could do that. No, but actually, joking aside, I think this will actually work for now. Let me grab out some carrot. I know I have carrots somewhere here. Look at all those golden carrots. Yeah. Oh no, maybe I don't have any carrots. I think I kept them all back at the chapel. I don't know if I have any. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Nice. I have even more in the thing though. You saw that. That was my gunpowder. My gunpowder and cane sugar shulker, which is basically empty of gunpowder and cane sugar now. Maybe I should have taken a few of those rockets back from Ben. Although I wouldn't have them, it would be on my alt, I guess. You don't know what I'm talking about. It's okay. I don't know what Ben's doing. He's just being silent, so quiet over there. I should be able to make it. It's like by default, you can barely use anything here when you log in, which is good, but um, I do want to make it so that farm up there is fully usable for everybody. I'm taking all these carrots. Good. Yeah, so all that stuff I was talking about, getting these other cities in place, almost. What in the world are you doing here, mate? This is a civilized place. Unbelievable. What am I doing? This is the wrong way. Slime cave would be massive these days. We might have enough for like, yeah, we're not gonna have enough. Upgrading the design with the stairs, the upside down stairs, blocking the water. What's happening here? What's happening here? What's happening here? What? What? Why can't I place what? Weird. Is that the only place that okay, something's not right. Something's going wrong here. And the world is up with that spot. Yeah, he doesn't understand, man. He doesn't know where he's at. But that's weird. No? How and the why? How and the why can I not plant in that this chunk right here? You guys know, let me know. Really weird. Might as well cut this down, eh? Please cam, yeah, yeah. Good idea. Oh man, yeah. Again, though, we're almost like halfway in the stream. Tuesdays, Thursdays, a bit shorter than our Monday, Wednesday streams. Friday and Saturday are our longest ones. Um, I'm about halfway through this one already. We didn't do a whole lot yet, did we? I mean, we did. As I always say that because I feel I always make it out in my mind. Sometimes it's like, oh, you have to build a house in order to have accomplished something. But no, that's not true. That's not true, man. Everybody uses all of this stuff all the time. It's just sometimes it just goes, it just goes unnoticed because it's the things it's the roads you travel on a daily basis. It's the stairs you take, you know, is the paths and the tunnels that you traverse for shortcuts. That's what I've been building. So you're welcome. But yeah, I think it's pretty nice. I mean, I think it's all coming together, coming together nicely. I don't know about this here. This is kind of. I think I just have to bring this the whole way. Maybe a few more of those, huh? Okay, there we go. Stack two. Press the right buttons. There we go. And I missed. This is my ceiling. We keep that there. We want that. Thank you, guys, because I thought it was a decently cool house. It's not bad. Definitely not bad. Hmm. Take those out. Put bricks in there too. Ooh, all that wall too, I guess, huh? Forgot about that. I mean, there's the entire other side of the road as well to work on infrastructure wise around their houses. And again, I think we could cut that out a little bit, let KG fill in the rest of that. Because Ben's doesn't extend past like here, I don't think, right? He just went to right about there. KG's only went to right about here ish. So he's got like 6, 7 blocks of space between them. Might as well use it. Might as well use it. KG popped a totem to a slime in his house though. It was funny. Maybe I shouldn't have said that. It's probably gonna lower the value of the property a little bit, huh? He was AFK. I'm over at the luckily the spawn mob farm over this direction instead of back in Ben City. Even more luckily for KG, Ben was around here somewhere and had come back from his AFK sometime right around the same time that the totem popped. But and also luckily for KG, he hadn't popped a totem yet since going Java, and he got the achievement or he got the post mortal achievement. So me and Ben both knew that something had happened while he was AFK in his house down here, and rushed over to save him, and he was safe. He probably doesn't even know it happened. Maybe he does whenever he ended up with coming back and he had no totem and a handful of slime balls, but I don't know. He didn't mention it, so I don't know. But it was funny, that's for sure. Oh, the things that happened in Monkraft. You just, oh, uh-oh. Wait a second. Oh, okay, yeah. Forgot about a few spots there in the house. I do have that. I don't have it on me, but I do have plenty of polished deep slate. Go put that in there. Finish that ceiling. Do what? North place. North place. Put stairs in here as well. Might as well make this all probably polished down to a bit. Maybe add some more wood in at the bottom or something. All the floors, maybe. We'll add some wood in all over the place there. Okay, I'll take a break in a second here. Let's finish this wall, man. If I finish this, it'll be done, right? I mean, that would be that's what finished means, I guess. But you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? There's Snub. What's up? This was the last piece, right? I thought it. Did you actually check it, Snub? Try it. I didn't see anyone actually try to use it in the console, so didn't think anyone tried it. I don't know if he's into you in stream. Yeah, I do think that was the last part though. Down there, I'm not sure. We could almost kind of keep it like that. It's not too bad. Let's make it like this. Did it work? Didn't send back an error at least. You can't just type in like any random thing. It would have to be my actual name, not just slash pay nerd. What about this one? I think we keep that like this. This is pretty good here. Did you forget how to spell my name? I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Okay. Okay. I mean, yeah, that's true. I guess it might have worked. It must have worked. It probably told you to you had to pay somebody, huh? I don't know if it's useful for me to check because I feel like I'm able to do everything. So yeah, we have to see if someone else can. Ben never wanted to try to pay me, so he wouldn't test it for me. He's stingy with his money, man. Now he knows though. Now he knows. He had one day. He had one chance to stay close. But no, again, that doesn't even matter. All he would have to do is like sell something worth something, and then he'd pass me up. This is probably not that much. So if you want an idea of money, so you've been seeing me receive here every 20 minutes, get 100. There it is, 100 coins, not 100 cents. All right, sounds good, Cactus. I'm gonna sip some coffee before I take my break and get more coffee. Yeah, so 100 per 20 minutes online. So basically, you spend a whole Minecraft day online, you get 100 coins for it. Boom. The goal was when you saw that slash rewards, which isn't work. Oh, reward. Angel's along, perfect timing. Yeah, 1,000 coins a day for a daily login. We're setting every 24 real hours. Do the Angelus real quick. In the name of the Father and of the Son and of the Holy Spirit. Amen. The angel of the Lord declared unto Mary, and she conceived of the Holy Spirit. Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus. Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners now and at the hour of our death. Amen. Behold the handmaid of the Lord. Be it done unto me according to thy word. Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus. Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners now and at the hour of our death. Amen. And the Word became flesh and dwelt among us. Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus. Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners now and at the hour of our death. Amen. Pray for us, O Holy Mother of God, that we may be made worthy of the promises of Christ. Let us pray. Pour forth, we beseech thee, O Lord, thy grace into our hearts, that we to whom the incarnation of Christ, thy Son, was made known by the message of an angel, may by his passion and cross be brought to the glory of his resurrection, through the same Christ our Lord. Amen. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. And yeah, speaking of the Gospel of Luke and all this, we were talking about the Angelus and earlier with the Gospel itself, and there's even more in the Hail Mary itself that comes from the Gospel of Luke. Again, that's mostly all scriptural itself. The prayer, the end of the prayer is really just the prayer, like, "Hey, Mary, pray for me, pray for us," like any other prayer to a person, to another person, pray for me, And then the first part is scripture there from the Gospel of Luke. Did you pay yourself, Snub? Is that how you checked it? Nice, nice. Cool. And then slash reward, it at least is showing that I've gotten a new reward. So I don't know. I don't know. It should work as well. So that's pretty good. That's a pretty decent amount. And also, you see, we have all these big amounts now because, um, actually, hold on. Did I give Snub his? Had to. Yeah, everyone got their 5,000 free. Had to have. I don't think you would have that much yet. But you didn't get your 1,000 because you should have obviously then 6,000. Okay, so the daily login isn't quite working right yet. Let's see what happens if it says it's claimed it or not. It does seem all set up correctly, all linked up correctly, or else I wouldn't see, wouldn't show up as coins like that. Well, it shows up like that because that's what I told it to do, but it wouldn't show up as functioning like in the config. It looks like it is. So and then yeah, so 5,000 for getting in. 5,000 is what a basically what was I going with 16 by 16? Yeah. So so that'll get you about 16 by 16 block for 5,000. I think maybe a little extra. No. No, Ben. Absolutely not. Did you check Ben again because I did change that. Ranked teams of four solos, solos. Try some solos. Nice. Finish 1,000 word essay. Nice, nice. Turned out to be 1,700. Yeah. Nice. Okay. So yeah, it says the same for snub then, eh? I mean you can maybe try again, but I don't know if it'll change anything there. Snub thinks he can defeat the server claims. Although if you want, you can totally rent this place for the small fee about 2,000 coins per day. No, we do have to figure out the money thing. That's like part of the whole thing is figure out trying to what trying to figure out what how exactly like we're sort of putting a value on the currency by how we by what we price things at, right? So So it's a sort of a slow process doing that. We have to, work it out a bit as we go. And then everything else kind of will fall around the prices that we put in place. Everything else will kind of work around that when it comes to selling items, when it comes to buying or renting places or whatever. And as far as claim blocks go, usually in the grief prevention, you would claim, uh, it would like you would accumulate claim blocks as you play, but we do have it so that you're instead you have the what is it? You guys don't have it yet. Buy claim blocks option. I think Ben tested this out last night and it worked for whatever reason. It's not showing me. Okay, so yeah, buy play blocks, number of blocks. I don't know why it's showing a name, but yeah, as an autofill thing. But it would just be like buy claim blocks one, and then that would be 20 for one block. That's the going price right now. Sorry, let me take the Angelus off real quick here. That's the going price of one block is 20 coins. So withdrew 20 from my account, and I have 517 because it's kind of messed up at the moment. Yes, this is apparently Snub's home now, bro. Another god apple, huh? I am live, yeah. Oh wait, if he's he's asking, I guess I can't answer him here. All right, yeah, I think we'll move on to a different area to do some building. I might do some at the mob farm. Again, that would be like probably the most useful thing to do. Although, yeah, hey, you know what? Houses are cool. Markets are nice too. Do I want to PvP now in Java? You know what? I think I'll pass. I think I'll pass. I'm good on that for now. Thank you. No. But I am going to take a quick break, and I think the mob farm here needs fixed, but also maybe we'll build a couple more market stalls. I sort of we're gonna see if maybe other people wanted to do that, but oh wait, I don't know if he's in stream yet or not. Um, still, but yeah, let's check the mob farm out real quick, and I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. Oh, he's coming with me. Oh. Wait, that's not free though. Then that's very expensive, but maybe worth it. Although that is too high. There, you can't get that much money in the game. I think we have a cap at like, I think the cap's like 10 trillion or something. If someone can get there, then you're hacking. So, all right, yeah, here's the farm. Oh, potato that I got growing there because there's like a stack of potatoes from these guys. Got a buddy down here with us already. Apparently can't reach from back there. Blasted. Okay, it looks like is there a bunch of mobs up here or something? I'm like lagging super hard here. Oh yeah, that's right. I did already take it out. So when we work on it, we're gonna have to put some torches back in. They can't get up. Oh, he fell in the water. Yeah, so torches up there so we can actually work on it. Um, the biggest things we need to do would be extending the water at the bottom would be decent. In fact, if we wanted to, we could do that design where we have a trough on the outer ring as well. So they get washed down these center things as well as the outside. So just more opportunity for them to fall in. But then we would have to extend the water, obviously. But this water design, how it is with the whole thing being water down below, it would actually work better for that design, right? So I think we ought to try it. Oh, there we go. Nice. That was pretty epic. Get out of here, buddy. But yeah, you know what I mean. So like, we could actually use that where they're falling in from the edge, and those fall into the same big water tub down here. What? Hello? Nice clutch. I think it would be good. So we'll do that, and yeah, there's another layer down here to work on as well. But it is working pretty good. Snub, yeah, it looks like they're coming out decently well. Those platforms they're really not prepared at all for doing this. Like you can see that there's not much to it. You need the trapdoors there for them to really work the right way, so they fall through. But eventually they fall off anyway, especially if you got somebody up here that's leading them off the side of the platform. And eventually, once they get down to this big one, then it's a lot easier for them to fall in. Although it's still a bit harder. Eventually they'll go, oh yeah, that's right, because I did not even do the trapdoors for the water drop thing there. So yeah, it's actually it's relative to what it could be, extremely inefficient. And I missed literally everything. Oh yeah, snub, that's bad. Oh, do I need sure. I think I actually have one elytra that is more damaged. Oh yeah, a bit. A bit. Ben, yeah, Ben's super poor. I was making fun of my own alt yesterday, saying he barely logs on, man. He's gonna be super poor, never online. I mean, at least if you're online, you're making some money, right? That's kind of the whole passive income thing. Okay, we'll see when I get back, guys. What block I'm encased in? I guess, right? Place your bets, I suppose. Oh, you're not home. You're AFK. Is that what you're saying, Ben? And now you're home on your ult. So you you've just had Benny awesome at AFK this whole time trying to catch back up. Too bad my computer never disconnected me. Who else, by the way? I don't even like really check who else we got here. KG's passed up Hundy actually. Snub's getting there. Snub's getting there. Wait, hold on. Oh, you were paying me. Thanks. Thank you for thank you for 6 coins, bro. I appreciate it. Wait a second. Did you give some to Ben? Bro, I don't know about that then. All right, I will be right back with some more coffee, and we'll probably face cam too, I guess, right? Why not? And then we'll probably fix this mob farm even more. Okay? We'll see how epic it can really be, because I think this thing is going to be even better than the ones we had in Bedrock just because of the mob spawning mechanics in Java. We shall see. And then once we get this one done and the one at Ben City, we can have a little bit of a they can have a little test to see which one's better, right? I think well, we would have to make them almost the same. So it would take a bit, maybe more time at Ben City because we would have to do like the full outer ring of water for that one. This one, like I said, is already done. We just need the trapdoors dropping them into the giant water basin. However, we do have to extend that giant water basin about twice the size as it is right now. KG logging in, trying to get some gains himself. All right, now I will for real BRB. Is the music not playing? What happened there? Oh, it's closed. Okay, that's odd. Has it been closed this whole time since I was closing stuff? Whoops. Sorry, we're having a silent stream today, guys. Silent stream. Oh, what a great one to start with. Does it sound familiar? I'm gonna skip that one though, of course. That's our that's our intro theme song. And there, Cactus. Hold on. Let me I'll tap back into the game so you get normal FPS. Pay you daily 1,000. I will, but not yet. Once everyone gets it. Once it's fixed. I don't understand why it's not. All right, BRB. Oh, I see the FPS looked like it was low. I don't know. Maybe it wasn't. Maybe it's just because there's a mass amount of mobs in here. Let's go. Repair our pick while we're at it real quick. Repair our pick real quick. Hey, can you please? There you go. What's happening here? What's up? Also, whoever bet that I was going to be encased in no blocks would have been correct. 10 books. Oh, spawn. Like 300, 300. Oh, find me. Hey, Snub gave me another coin. Snub just dropping me coins, flipping me coins. Hey, I didn't get my 1K either, I'm telling you. It's a lie. It's a lie. Don't believe my slash reward screen, I swear. It did not give it to me. Actually don't know for sure. Bro, just trying to get Ben caught up. So get out of here with that. It's okay. I wasn't gonna be holding this spot much longer anyway. I just figured I'd hold it until actual money making methods were implemented, which technically they are, and it's happening right now. Hey, hey now, we don't need that hashtag. Oh, how's this? Yeah, this elytra's done. Yeah, yeah. You know what's weird about Java? You can't jump in to those spots like that. Yeah, you can fly in though. There we go. All right, all right. We figured it out. We got it now. By the way, here is a face. Sydney's not with us. She's downstairs being a bum. That's hot. Ben, you're about to give two elytras for coins. Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that transaction? Ben, not to give it away, is a little more broke than we thought. Oh, you don't know where the end is? Hold on, one sec. Ben, I'm a DM you. Oh, hold on. Let me do it on my phone so I don't kill my computer. Oh, ow. Yeah, Ben got banished for being. I don't even know, man. I don't even. There's not even a word for it, right? Not even a word for it. Oh, all right. There you go, Ben. That's as much help as I can be to you. Sorry. I need to write down coordinates more often, I suppose. This is it a safe zone? It will be. If you mean like a server protected zone, yeah, it will be. Can you use it actually? No, yeah, you can. You can. Pundy was here. Yeah, it works. It works for everybody still. There's like a default safe zone at spawn right now, which is incorrect. It's sort of correct. It's actually supposed to be a lot bigger, but it's also supposed to give more permission. So, a few things to configurate, which is not a word. What do you know? Oh, what? You want to be able to kill people at mob farms? Is that what you're saying? Yeah, we're not actually going to hang out here, but we are going to build it. I guess we are going to hang out here. I'm not going to hang out down there, though. We need... Oh, hello, mobs. We need to put some torches down, for sure. So you distract those guys. I'm going to get more torches. I have no cool. I have no cool. I do have logs, though. I have some stone as well. Nice. All right, we got everything we need. Let's go. Log, just 2 of them. Bird, whatever that is. I guess we need sticks too. Thank you. That's actually enough. I don't need the other one. Cool that there's bats. I mean, yeah, it's kind of cool. It's interesting, I guess, is more the word. Boop. I missed. Boop. I'm going to die. How did I not die? I guess only one blew up. How much did I destroy? It was only one of the platforms we need to rebuild anyway, so whatever. I didn't get a torch down, though. Let's try that again. Let's pick one that's not so mob infested, but it's right in the clouds, so it's kind of okay. See ya. Take that, ya mobs. Try spawning now, will ya? Ben is not going to respond to that. Hey, yeah. Ow. What was that? Wait, that was just an arrow, probably. Arrow in the knee. All good. All good. It'll despawn soon. Looking for... Oh. Yeah. Good luck with that. Wait, bro. Unless you're in some new place that I don't know about. Look at your DMs. Oh boy. He's gone, man. He's out of here. Take care of some of these mobs. There's so many mobs up there. Oh my goodness. This is probably causing all the issues, right? This is insane. Come here, you mobs. Try to drag them all down as we can light up the top platforms. We can drag the other ones down to the bottom and slowly into the pit. He far. He's not gonna answer. Hey, yo, nice. There's just creepers everywhere. There's just creepers everywhere. Let's go from... Do it. Let's just do it. Okay, get out of here, buddy. I'm busy. Oh, this one's clear. Nice. There we go. Oh, that's not that. All right, now get off. Get off those platforms. The Phantom's stuck. He's never getting out. He's just there for all eternity now. All right, now these guys just have to fall down. There's so many of them. Wow, arrows. What did I do? They're the ones that are coming down. Yeah, once they're in the water, they're cooked. That was my last rocket. Restock. Rip. Because one of these has stuff in it. No, apparently not. They're all in here. Cookies. Nope. Oh yeah, wait, did I not? Those are, yeah, because I gave them all to Ben and I never made more for myself. Let me just make rockets out of all this stuff I have here. What? Ben, I gave you all my paper. Why did I do that to myself? Oh, I have paper somewhere. Hold on. I have paper somewhere. Somewhere. Did I grab that? One of these random ones has, so there we go. I guess TPs. Hey, city dog. Stop. Would you go under the table or on your pillow instead of in my lap? Maybe. It no. Of course not. Go the other way. She likes to cuddle, so she doesn't care. She just wants to be close. Not gonna happen. Ben wasn't TP'd. Ben did his journey. Back out. Oop. All right. Yes, that's it. Yeah, you can pay me if you want, KG. That's cool. Yeah. I have to put, yeah, you just put /pay SNUSUNB. Yep. Alright, let's get up there and see what it's looking like. Probably horrific. Yeah, yep, that's basically an apocalypse. But that's fine. We don't have to go down that far, right? We have to just go to the upper ones, I think. Be fine. Maybe. Yo. Sorry, can't see the name, whoever you are. Atomic, what's up? What in the world? Okay, we need to get these mobs falling. Unfortunately, we didn't put the trapdoors in. If we put the trapdoors in, this would be a lot easier. /ePay. Man, this is real money. Got blocks for this. Yes, we do. I don't really want to use this stuff though. Oh, yeah, there we go. We good? Subatomic, I'm working on the mob farm, if you couldn't tell. It's a little bit of a war zone at the moment. How are we going to tackle this? The biggest thing is getting all these mobs out of the way. Oh. Oh, I'm not TPing anyone anywhere. Stop asking. Never gonna happen unless someone actually like is having a problem, or I TP myself because I can. Get out of here with that. Guess we'll just fight them off ourselves. Come here, you. Over the lag. How much for a set of armor mine? That's a good question. I don't think you have enough yet. Maybe. Ask me later. Although again, everybody who's been in the game, you guys are gonna get a bit at least of currency because you're gonna have to use some for claims that you have that you want to make. At least once all the things are in place. So for now, it's just kind of like the stuff that you would have been accumulating afterwards since everything's in place, and that makes sense. You're gonna retroactively get some. I haven't done that yet though, of course. Basically everybody who's on the server at this point. Even Pundy will get a little bit because he played for a bit before we got it in place. So wait, we almost cleared everything. Nice, we did it. Good. Oh, just a group of zombies following us around at this point. And a skeleton. Get out of here, skeleton. What are you? You're like messing everything up. What is this? Oh, just a random netherite sword. You can't claim anything yet. Yeah. Yeah, the reason it takes a little longer to get everything in place is because we got to make sure everything's in place to let other people in. Because this snub says he just wants to try to take everything over and destroy everything. So he won't be the only one. There's going to be many others that want to attempt to. So gotta have everything in place before we can allow normal people to join as well. Come on fire. Yeah, so this can extend, but that has to extend first for it to actually be useful. And those guys will stop spawning as well once we get the whole thing done. Wow, that's horrible. Missed 3 melee swings and then hit the 1 bow shot. Gotta love it. Call me Robin Hood. See, I do think that there's a way, at least ChatGPT says there's a way that Java can track like damage from different types of sources, like whether it's I mean, I don't know if it's sword or melee or spear, or like if it's specific or not, but there's also like projectile damage. We could actually make like skill caves based on things like that. I do want to make like skill cave stuff, enchanting, number of things enchanted, stuff like that, like everything like that. We should do potions. I think those would be some cool capes. You got to get like a certain amount, and we could have like 3 tiers or something, not a bunch, but like 3 tiers. So you get like one that's like a basic sort of looking one, but it's still you still got to do something to get it, and then other ones that are better and better as you go, pretty much. That'd be pretty fun. Need a lot more wood than we have. Do we have any wood? Yes. There might be some below though. How do we tackle this thing? I think the biggest thing to do to make it fully functional might actually be to extend the thing below. That might have to be our first plan of action, which is maybe also dangerous. Well, okay, it's not as bad. No, gotten a little better since everything's fallen down. Oh my goodness. Come here, you mobs. Come here, you mobs. Oh wait, why am I so low a level? Did I die? Can't remember. I don't think I did. Hmm. I was enchanting stuff for Ben. That's right. That's right. Snub. Yeah, snub. I'm sorry, snub. I didn't mean to make you sad. Either, either torch. Ben's done too. All right, bye. Did you look at Discord and look at the message I sent you about the thing? Having claims won't generate money, but having PvP claims would actually. Once we get all of that in place, yes, technically, you will get a little more for your PvP claims. But everything else is kind of like through trading and PvP itself, the PvP stuff, because we want to like focus on sort of doing things in the game. And even if it's not full on, like you're actually actively PvPing, you're still. What are these? Oh yeah, deep. Okay, cool. Even if it's not actively PvP, as long as you're holding claims within those zones, you can get some passive money. That's kind of how I'm. That's kind of how I'm envisioning it. Let's just put these here for now. You can take them out. All right. It's gonna be. It's easier if we go out the whole way. We can kind of count as we go there. Once we're in line, let's see exactly because I think it's. I think it's 16 counting these. Oh, I'm way too far. Rip. Need all the blocks we can get right now, so I don't have to go back. Come on. Okay. We might. That might be good. No, no, I do think we won. One more, right? Yeah, because they'll fall in the trough there into here, and this would be the. That's where the leaves would go. I guess we can do that for now as well. Oh, I know. I think it is 60. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. 12. Perfect. That again, that's the wall, so this will all be high. Hacking up under the desk. Don't mind that. We could also, I guess, just look up. It's pretty easy to see from here. As you can tell, this thing is going to be massive. No wonder it's going to be so productive, so efficient. Basically, you got 4 platforms on every level, and there's a ton of levels. We don't need. I mean, yeah, we basically do need that many because you want to keep them too high. It's just how, man, it's how many there are. Atomic put a ton in here. I think that's the one. Yeah, that's the one. Now she's doing her nails, as I said. When she's this is her nail trimming time. The dog, the big yellow dog. Oh, I was placing blocks to the beat for a second there, and then it was off. It wasn't exact, I guess. So close. Yeah, that ran out. All right. Oh, I got one more. Isn't that's not like normal occurrence? The point of this money to become rich. Are you in stream, KG? You are in stream. Okay, you can get claim blocks, but you can't use them yet. So you can do like half of it. That's the main purpose. The other purpose is a universal trade currency. Because if we would add something like if we would use a vanilla item as a trade currency, it would kind of break the economy of that item because then we would start introducing like non actual world versions of the item. Like if it was a diamond, we would introduce extra diamonds into the world by making it our thing because we needed a way to like reward some things, right? Mainly because we were going to put some sort of reward. Plus, if we have the claims, we need some sort of way for that. So kind of all, yeah, kind of all comes together under coins. And then because of all that, it does create the universal currency that we can use just for trading in general. And I did see your message, but we're not adding anything remote into the game. It's all going to be straight up vanilla as much as we can. Like everything added is just okay. These guys are shooting me now. Oh wait. Oh, we forgot one. Yeah, because like not teleporting or any remote stuff. Because instead you can use the currency, but you gotta actually like interact with the player, a player selling those blocks basically. So, but if you need someone, oh hey Bob, what's up? But if you need someone, you want to buy some blocks, yo, you're looking to buy some blocks. Don't mind the arrow. You're looking to buy some blocks. Might be able to help you with that. As you well know, I do have blocks, and I do get blocks. As long as they're not hard to get. I don't want to get hard blocks. Don't make me get hard ones. I mean, it's called Templar's Common Goods for a reason, okay? See, this is what I'm talking about. Let's just torch that. We need to torch this one somehow. Dude, I have tons of blocks. I have all kinds of blocks. I don't have all the blocks, but I do have all kinds of blocks. Wait, what is the platform? Oh, that's right. It's under here. I keep forgetting about this one. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Do these work? Yep. What are you talking about? I got 2 blocks. You got 2 blocks. You're the one with 2 blocks. And I gave you those 2 blocks. Get there. Get. Oh. I only have 3 left. Okay, we're gonna need more anyway. Well, let's go back. This is the way. Bob, listen. Cactus, Bob, and Cactus together as one. Look, here's a rail. This will help you get here in the future if you want. That's what a rail's for, after all, right? This tunnel is not made for polar bears, we found out. So don't try to bring your polar bear in here. But you can come in and ride a rail, ride a minecart. It's a bit long, but you know we have longer rails than this, right? It could be worse. Oh my goodness! Don't do that. It goes upward a bit abruptly there. It's easy when they're bright red like that. They're easier to see. Easier to see your impending doom rocketing toward your face. This is a really cool area right here. Again, Atomic made all of this along with the mob farm to connect it, literally connected to the spawn hub. Maybe we just call this the spawn hub, like the main spawn area. Is that what it should be? Like it needs a name. There's so many different spots here. But again, it's not just the place people spawn in and just enter the world, but it's also that is start their adventure and maybe get some beginning resources here. But also a place a lot of people will probably be hanging out. I'm assuming a lot, which is why we have the residential, we have the market, we have the industry. What else we need, right? It's like we're playing City Skylines up in here. Ooh, that was a nice takeoff there. I got the whole way up here. Speaking of, I don't know if there are any blocks left up here because we kind of just keep taking them. But we'll check and take the rest if there are any. I think it's all netherrack. I put a bunch of netherrack up here. and non-normal stone with that snow. White concrete throwing me off. There's soul sand here. Slime as always, all over the place. Got paper somewhere. I might as well take that. I might need it. There's. Might need that, but we'll get a bunch more. We should keep that here probably. Netherrack, okay. Up down in. Yeah, we have two different decent sized cane farms here. One's pretty good. Oh, watch those torches though. Might move those torches. Also have to watch your step. A bit of a drop again. Your impending doom. Maybe we just put a little wall there and it'll be good. What kind of blocks I have on me? Nothing that really. Only 7 granite in there. That's weird. Oh, Bob's on. Hey. In your inventory. Rip. We'll just use these. That might be enough. No, it won't. Grab out the other ones we have. There you go. They'll go in the cave. Easy to tell there's something up here. You're down there. And you won't fall off, most importantly. For the rest. And I'm taking all this. I need this. In fact, there's a bunch down at the villager area as well. In the chest, that is. The first cane farm. Again, there's a lot of firsts here. Although this was recently made. That up there. A lot of spawn was just recently-ish rebuilt. Mostly by Atomic. After being a massive crater. Oh, this is like nothing. Stop asking Ben where he is. He's off in the middle of nowhere. He's in the distance. He is vanished until he recovers all the discs that he lost. Every single one, including the 9 fragments that you found and lost in the ancient city. That's right. You heard me. Got to get that entire thing. What? If you're okay, you have to be in a totally different area than where I thought you were, because that is not correct. Did you Discord me back? Discs. Discs, plural. Ben. No, wait, did you save any over here? Are there any in here still? Or did you take everything with you? Did you just have a shulker full of every single disc you had? I mean, I have some myself, unless you also took all the ones from the castle and claimed them as your own. Oh, this is Katie's. Sorry. Again, these are the rentable houses. These aren't necessarily theirs. They're just the builders of the world. So, oh yeah, I was thinking you guys are I don't know if you're deserving of it. You're a bit rude, perhaps, at workers. You're not the most cooperative, but I was considering paying you guys for working on some spawn builds. Hey, look at all this cool. I'm just gonna take these torches. This is not what I need though. What am I doing here? Oh yeah, I'm looking for. Yeah, you didn't leave anything here. Never mind. You have it all. And still your lantern, like just one lantern. Oh yeah, let's grab these. Grab these. We gotta have fun. Hello, Bob. I'm like, yeah, I was gonna say I'm like 99.9% sure that's all his. It'd be amazing if that was the shulker that he lost somewhere. That'd be cool. Wait, I have no idea what you guys are talking. Yeah, Bob looking to get paid too here, I guess. A little bit of cobble, but not much. We're just gonna have to use some of the. Nah, I don't want to use the deep slate because we can't generate that. Okay, there we go. Use all the random stuff. Oh, there. All right, we got it. All this junk away. That's not really junk, but you know what I mean. Let's put actual junk away instead of that. I don't want those mushrooms. I was going to give some to Cactus, maybe. Sell them to Cactus. For his potion shop. If he ends up doing that. Or I will use them myself. That works too. I can also get rid of this paper real quick. He's almost fully prepared for this stream with rockets and food. That seems to be the thing, right? As long as we got enough rockets and food, and I guess blocks for the builds we're actually doing. That's really the thing. If we end up doing that, we could have maybe. I wasn't really prepared for it, especially with so much stuff we gotta do here. Um, I wasn't really planning on doing some PvP, although this would have been the PvP day. It is Thursday. Next week, perhaps we can start back with that. Now, if you want to do that, hopefully by next week everything's in place. I don't have to be frantically figuring everything out. I would really like to have it all as much done this week as I can to get all the newer applicants in, those that are accepted. It doesn't take much to be accepted. Is basically if you're a normal person, you feel like you'd fit in with this non-woke, traditional-minded, Christ-centered, family-friendly community, and you're basically going to be in pretty much. Let's sleep. Why not? We really need to make this place look good, but that's like that's down there on the list. I was thinking of actually making a list and seeing if anybody wanted to sort of take up one of those projects for pay. Again, I am paying now that I have some funds. I'm gonna do it all as legit as possible, like the owner of a server actually playing the SMP. That's why I'm not building with creative mode at all. Anything. Again, I did go creative because I wanted to actually test out the whole admin claim system, and it was the middle of the night and there were mobs everywhere, and it was extremely annoying. Okay, right. I think you guys can cut me a break for that. You guys at this point know that if I wanted to, I'd have all kinds of crazy stuff. Most of the stuff I have was given to me anyway. I didn't even get it myself. You guys have been giving me most of the things that I own. So, I mean, other than like the gold farm stuff, that I did on my own. Bro just pushed me straight off of that thing. I'm gonna go look for some more real quick. Yes, okay, yes, restored. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Maybe we go. Okay, hold on. Let me get rid of some of this netherrack. Maybe I can put it here, I suppose. I'm gonna forget it's in here. Need all that for the nether rail. I'll probably work on some of the nether rail today, but off stream because that's like maybe slightly more boring than attempting to build a mob farm while there's 100 mobs around me. Let's get back to it, I guess, with all these blocks. I think maybe we have enough to hopefully finish this thing. Oh, before we go up though, real quick, do I have? Okay, I need to grab some shears, or yeah, out of my chest. Don't worry, guys, I have everything. I have all the stuff. I'm not going to use the shavers though. I will just use regular ones. There they are. Like get a whole stack with this. Again, it's been like a week. I've been saying I need to clean these bundles out. There's those items plus 45 other different types of items in there. This one has that many plus 32 other items. That is just impossible. What do you even do with that? Throw it into lava. Which projects? Oh, the giant coliseum with a statue in it. If it's a statue of me, then I'll pay 20K. Ben, are you looking in the area I told you to look? You're sometimes notoriously bad with directions. What? What? Girls, you are right. Oh, yeah. Pretty sure what I told you is correct. Did you find anything near like what I was describing at least? Because if not, then you probably went the wrong direction. I will say this because it's very, I mean, for any world, it's pretty big. You do have to cross a bit of water. There's a lot of water involved, so you don't have to go that far. Literally 2,000, like maybe three. Oh, you went far away. You're talking about a different place. Okay, okay. Bro's just off on his own adventure at this point. I hope you don't plan on making a claim of that because it's well outside of the claimable area. Just so you know, you can do whatever you like, of course. Just like I have those. Well, of course, we have plenty of builds well out of the range. They're just gonna kind of be there as a vanilla place. Are you a veteran? Can you be a general? Be you quite deserve the general status just yet. That's a bit much. Maybe maybe Captain KG, perhaps. Maybe. I need to. So I don't know if you can actually see. Oh yeah. There you go. That's all we got right now. I'm gonna add two more in though. Default's just there. You default to actually you default to default, yeah. So I am gonna end up adding once we have more players and the need to, and everything's actually set up, and we have to have like more permission levels. We will have one more regular member rank, which would fall probably after veteran, and we might make default like newcomer or something. You can't actually change the name of that though, so but we might make a newcomer rank that's actually 0 if we actually need to. There's probably not a need, um, but it might I don't know. It's honestly it's just extra stuff to be real with you. There's no real need for it. But yeah, member would probably be the lowest actual rank, and there's also of course there's ways to like auto give that if we wanted to. Or you just change the default ranks. But I've been working backward from admin mod and onward. And then there will be another officer rank, which is what I was getting to. So there's going to be another regular rank, another officer rank. So a lot more of you guys, basically all of you guys, will probably earn the at least the lowest officer rank, so you can do quite a bit more. And also, when it comes to different plots, I'm pretty sure there's specific permissions in the plots that you can give to specific players. You can also set that up to uh, correlate with ranks, which makes it easier. But you can also do for specific players. So yeah, all of that will work. What's up? What's that? Change the admin into an angel? What do you mean, like the tag? If we could come up with some cool tags that would for everybody, I'd love that, guys. But I don't have the graphic design abilities for that stuff. But I'm willing to implement whatever you guys can come up with. Thanks. Thank you. Can change, yeah, default. Hmm. You're talking about just tag names, yeah. We could, but that's not how. Yeah, that's a totally different thing. We don't become angels by us when we ascend to heaven. We're a totally different species. You can have the oak logs, yeah, Bob. Sure, yeah. Take them all if you want. I mean, Captain KG sounds really good. I'm not gonna lie, that is perfect. You're going a different direction, Ben. You and your mysteriousness. This is a good song. I like this one. Gonna be on some cave songs soon, probably. I think we're at the end of jazz beats. It's on shuffle, but we've listened to quite a bit now, I think. Maybe. Maybe. It's not have 20K. He'll get there though. Someday. He's gonna dream big, Ben. Someday he'll have 20K. Like tomorrow. I don't even know. I don't even know. I want to do some more tag and role related stuff just for fun, levels and things in Discord. So if you guys have, like, you might not be able to do it for me. Maybe I can set you just for a temporary thing to be able to do it for me because I'm lazy and I have other things that I got to do. But if you guys actually wanted to do it, but also if you just know how and you want to send me like a link to the thing I need to use, Cactus, Ben, I don't know. I know Cactus knows some of it. I don't know if he's here though, but he's got that kind of stuff set up in his channel, Cactus Nation, which you can access through my channel, our channel, Nerds Templar, obviously, the channel for Discord. The link is in the description. You can also then put it in a Minecraft application if you'd like. We're taking applications. The accepting process is hopefully we're going to hopefully accept some more people by next week when we finish like getting all the plugins fully implemented and everything figured out where we wanted to be, so it's all working right. And then we'll start letting more people in. Again, the people who have applied already, who've been waiting, who've been patient. Perhaps that's part of the application process. Who knows? Who knows? But yeah, as we implement all that stuff, it will allow us to be a little more lenient, a little more, quick to trusting. We can monitor things, protect things a lot easier. Again, just moving over to Java from Bedrock. Crossplay now. Got crossplay. We still are persistent, same Monkraft world, although the end is different for some reason. We got to change that, and we got to also change this real quick. Wait, did I just pop him back in? Oh, wait. How are they getting out? Oh, no, he's just spawning here. Never mind. Yeah, I'm just creating a spawn platform real quick. Hold on. Get out of here. Get back in there. Get in there. Get in there. All right, I'm out. Oh, that's right. You're gaming. That's right. Yeah, if you want to send me a link to the bots that you use, that would be a step at least for me that I can eventually work on. Yeah, come at me. Come at me. Oh, I thought the spider was gonna drop him in. See ya. One more? Yeah, perfect. Uh, maybe perfect. I don't know. This is dangerous, but we're almost done with it, so. Oh. Oh. Stop, please. Stop, please. I missed. Get out of here. Redemption. I've had this bow for a long time. I've had a lot of things, I guess, at this point for a long time because I've stopped dying all the time. Feels good. It helps if you're full enchanted netherite all the time, most of the time, and Snub's not attacking you all the time. Or atomic, for that matter. No, thanks, thanks, Cactus. Appreciate it. No, you'll enjoy that. We got to think of some ways to do it though. I know like most of it's like just straight up chatting, but I wonder if we can do something a little different. You know how we like to do things a little different here, a little more interesting than the same old thing, even if the same old thing's fun anyway. And that was actually the end, I guess, of Jazz Beats. Let's see if I can do this and not die. I kind of want that. Let's see what that bow is. 8 songs. Where are ya? Uploaded. Okay. And give me 1 second. I'm also going to jump off here. Down a second. Give me that bow. Oh. Oh. You're still alive, huh? He didn't drop. If he dropped it, it's way down here. Did he, though? Whoa, 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 whoa. I don't see it. Oh, hello, polar bear. Are you gonna attack even though the other ones didn't? Actually, check out this little spot I made for like semi AFK. Wait, where is it? I always lose it. Oh, oh, right. Wait, right? No, no, right. No, must be back this way then. Check it out. Check it out. Oh wait, is it in this? I think it's in this. Wrong again. It's right here. There it is. Eh, ah, all slabbed. There's a trap door here that leads to nothing, but it's safe. It's safe. Give me 1 second here. Send me all three bots. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, I might give you access permission to do that at some point. We can discuss that in the future. We can go 5 shulkers full of elytra. Oh, first goal now is to have your own tag. Okay, 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 okay. Okay, 1 second. Oh, don't mind that. Mind all the crinkling and crackling. Yeah, maybe we'll do that today. Maybe we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. The Discord stuff again. Bigger things, I guess, that I should probably be working on. I'm a lot like you, Cactus, right? I don't always focus on the thing that needs done primarily. I'm gonna try to do that though. And we are actually out of cobble. I can't believe it. We did use all of that. Well, no use standing around here, I guess. Are we going the right way? Yeah. Why is it not? not look like it does. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, like and subscribe. What? How long have we been going? 3 hours already. All right, I'll be here a little longer. I guess not like a lot longer. Maybe a half hour. Maybe we'll try to see how much of the mob farm we can get done. It's gonna take a lot of water though, so that's something. Also, it's gonna take us making two different levels of level layers of water. But why is there a creeper in here again? Spawning in the trees this time. Don't blow up. Don't do that. That's not nice. Okay. Ben just trying to find the end. Well, if I knew you were going to do that, I would have hooked you up with some blaze powder because I have 34 blaze rods and 10 blaze powder. So I could have done that. I could have done that. I didn't know you planned on going off in a new place and finding a new end portal. I doubt I have anything here. This would be the only other one, I think. I mean, okay, well, there's that. And maybe we just end up using this stone. It's not like that really matters. Got that. No, I'm going to leave that one because I think there's just the singular one. Kind of tempted to use the brick as well. Though I kind of want some of that for down below. Bob's still down there working. Take this stuff out and put it in here too. We have stacks of that, right? Well, we have some of it at least. Where is this one? The only other one. Okay, there's the stone. All right, there we go. Got deep slate in here too. Snare was up. Oh yeah, let's get some of that. That's far. That's far. Maybe you went the wrong way. We'll clean up spawn a little bit while we do this, right? One. That was a decent. How much does that give? Oh, okay. Almost half a stack just from one little tree. Not bad. This one. What happened there? I just like the ground. What? Oh. It just keeps sending you farther and farther away. That's funny. You picked like the like the worst spot probably. Like the singular position that's farthest away from any stronghold in the entire game. I'm gonna find out where you are. I'm gonna do my best to find out where you are without cheating, without using my admin power to do so. Or just accidentally do so, to be honest with you, because sometimes the console just tells me things, and sometimes I see things, and I end up seeing coordinates. So yeah, there's not a whole lot I can do about that. But don't worry, I'm not trying to take advantage of it. Well, we'll see. I don't want to take advantage of it, but I do want to, do PvP, and I feel like that would be a little unfair. Although PvP claims are going to be pretty public anyway. It's not like PvP bases are non-public. That's really all the PvP I'm going to be doing. It's not like I'm going to be trying to go out and raid people's random bases up in the middle of nowhere that are unclaimed. I'm not going to do that. So yeah, the only PvP I'd be doing is in the publicly known areas. So never mind. It's all good. It's all good. I was thinking about because you can set it up like Dyn Map or Blue Map are two of the ones I've seen. You can set it up that I don't want to use these shears to be honest with you. Let's get one more tree. You can set it up so it only does like a certain area, and if we start with the 15 by 15K that I was thinking, oh I'm sorry, 15,000 in every direction, so 30 by 30K basically of claimable land in some way, because again the PvP claims are going to take up the wilderness areas within that spot, and then the more civilized places like spawn, those are going to be the server in the like non PvP claimable areas. So we can set it to like the map that is to just be um, that 30 by 30 area, and that's all it shows, or at least what's rendered in that area, because it's not all even discovered. Of course, that's a big area. Oh yeah, well you can travel, can't you? Even in the new end, no? Why not? What? Why can't you use the new end? I figured it was like another chance to do things. Two ocean temples connected. That's crazy. That's crazy. Is your is your alt around here still, Ben? I assume it is. I don't know how else where else it would be. It's laggy. Well, I don't know. Well, you haven't tried the old one on Java yet, though. It might also be like it shouldn't be like that shouldn't matter. I don't think unless it's I don't yeah I don't know, but that seems odd. I gotta check it out. I haven't really been there. Except when we fought the dragon, of course. And that was a bit strange. That was just you. That was just you. My chunks loaded fine when I went there. I'm telling you, that's just your connection. I haven't had any issues with chunk loading. And the thing that you were describing was something that I had happen to me when we were on Realms. So like kind of I kind of think I know what you're talking about, and I'm pretty sure that it is what happens whenever you have like a device. It is sort of both. I think server side maybe a little bit, and also client side. But again, I'm not positive. What do I know? What do I know? All I know is I had the problem in Realms too with chunk loading, just like random chunks. But I haven't seen that since we moved to Pebblehost on my stuff at least. So this guy is annoying. Yeah, so you're just cooked. Okay, yeah, we have everything we can get here with us. Yeah, maybe the other one will be better for you. I hope. I hope so. I'll switch to silkiest so we don't keep going back and forth. Wait, is that the end of it? I think we did it all. Nice. We got so close. I Oh wait, can they get on that? Yeah, okay, we have more, so never mind. Keep on going. A little bit of a patch job. It'd be nice if we could do the Monkraft Olympics next week. I doubt it though. You can try. See what people say in the Discord. What it comes down to. That takes a little bit of a planning thing. They're shooting me through the leaves. Bye. Bye now. Let's see if we can do the switch. And you have all those rockets. Huh. So we have some leaves, so we might as well put some up right now. There you go. Let's try not to waste these. Might need all of them. I guess there's the ones in there too. I'll just grab another pair of shears out. Yeah, Ben, I did change the spam thing. Okay, you don't have to abuse it now. Did it again. I'm not full. I keep acting like as though my inventory is full. I'm just so used to it. What's hitting me, by the way? Still more arrows? Yeah. Nah. Come on. I told Ben yesterday, I'm just gonna give myself, every time I log on, I'm just gonna give myself more money than he has, so he's never gonna win. So, no use in trying. Guy's got an enchanted bow, that's not cool. I got him. Oh wait, I got a different one. A lot of different. Wait. I'm out of arrows, and that's messed up. What am I seeing out there anyway? Just like, are those like shooting stars or something that I see? Like falling? Well, that's a bat. Well, nice. There it is. Boom. We got enough. Do we just take all this out? Maybe? Do we do the water first and then do it so we don't get attacked? I don't think there's anywhere here that's like an infinite source, so we can't use it. I don't think. Don't do it, bro. Oh, you're in water. I don't care. You're not. Did you just go up to the other level? Nice. Let's get rid of these. I think we gotta get the water first. Easy, we can stay up here. Oh, hello. Nah. This is the old one here. This is the old one. I'm fixing it. We're fixing. Well, not fixing necessarily. Changing for Java. Java-izing. If you have the knowledge, come help me. I was just gonna start placing water. What we need though, the biggest thing that we need to do here, which is easy enough, we might just have to remove this. That would make things a lot easier if we just remove this level completely. Not like we fully need it there. Because we can raise this whole thing, which is, oh my goodness, so annoying. Wait, do we have? Hold on. We don't have to. We might have gone a little too far out though. Let's find out. I hope not. I hope not. I hope not. Hopefully this would reach the whole way. Oh, it might. Yes. Okay. That's actually perfect. That's actually perfect. We did it. Sort of. I mean, we got it figured out. Right, KG? Don't tell me no. Don't say it. Don't say it. I mean, we just need, obviously, we need more water. We'll get there. We'll get there. Let's get these other ones. Oh, I have two. Never mind. Let's set up a water source somewhere. That's too high up. We need to make this platform bigger. It's very hard to land on. It was bigger before, I guess. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get trolls. I don't know if I can believe you. You both say it at the exact same time. Some of those, yeah. Yeah, look at that. This, and we can blocks. Let's use these. Uh, that's not much better, but it's something. Something more to land on, I guess. Is that just my potato I see down there that's green? Yes. I don't know if that's going to grow. So I can build something else, you're saying. Because this is not the spawn platform here. This entire thing right here is the water catch. Is the water trough. As it is in the middle, like Atomic made it here. How they all just get caught in the giant thing. It's just gonna be more giant. So it catches everything. And I'm gonna build on the outside of the actual levels here. The outside of these levels will have drops as well. Like the center ones. Okay, listen. It's gonna work. That's what matters. That's what matters. Forgot the water. Let's use this stone we got. Let's do this. Sure. Look nice. Well, never mind. Wow. That's a lot of traveling. Back to level 31. Nice. We're gonna have all the amenities at these places too. We'll put up an e-table. Everything you need to enchant. Use the levels you're gaining here if you're using it. We have to figure out exactly how we want to make it work. You don't really need that much access to doing things here to kill mobs in the mob farm. As long as mobs can spawn and you're able to kill mobs in the place, then it would work out, I guess, right? I would think. Grab some water. Wow. Trust. Trust. Just trust. This design shall work. We'll just keep getting shot all the time. Hey, wait a sec. Enderman. Brief in our place. I'm dying. Oh no, that was me. What am I saying? I'm briefing the place. This guy's just jumping straight. What? What's happening? Did I do that? I don't think I did that. Oh wait, that's just how they all are. Okay. What's underneath these? I see. To I guess make the water run that way or something. That'd be horrible. That'd be so bad. Bad way to end stream. Oh, it's just that bad, Ben, huh? What if we did this? Not close enough. Hold on. Not close enough. Hold on. Oh, no. I want to know. I don't want to. What? Oh, is it because of the leaves, maybe? We not do the leaves. Leaves not a good idea. That might be what has to change. Because they might just keep getting waterlogged and then take the water or something. I don't know. That was yeah, because we can't. It won't. If we misclick, I guess probably is more the problem. Like if we would click the right way where we're putting it here instead, in the leaves maybe, then it would probably work. And I also think it would probably flow the right way. Maybe let's check real quick. Let's check. Get one of these ones. We don't want to take them all. We want to leave water in there, but I think as long as there's water in there and then we start it flowing inward again, I'm hoping that it'll start all the currents the right direction. We'll find out. Probably not. Probably won't do that. It is Minecraft we're talking about after all. We already saw that it flows right, yeah. I think it's just the misclicking. Yes. Okay, okay. How'd you hit that? Wait. Oh, it made a infinite source there. Well, that's not great. I don't think I'll be able to finish this on stream, but I'll try. Do my best. Trying to fix this real quick. Oh, wrong one. But if I would quickly grab two of them, I'd be able to clear it, but I can't. Yeah. All right, we'll keep going. We'll fix that later. Yeah, the edges definitely can't be like that because that's where they obviously need to. They're going to be falling from right here. It's probably easier if I just didn't try with the method I'm currently using because I kind of wanted to make an infinite source so I didn't have to go back down. And now I sort of, I'll just, you know what? Yeah, I'll just block that later. I'll just block it later to fix it. Let's just keep going. That'll do. As long as it all flows, like there's a mistake. Okay, so hold on. Let's add one right here. Perfect. Go back, grab some from our giant pool. If we break it, that's okay. We place like that. Okay, that's not enough, but if we do that, then we can do one here. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Keep doing that. I don't know if they'll flow the whole way in, though. We might have to add more. That'll be the question next, I guess. There's one more block they gotta go. Go where? Need to add one here then. Yeah, I think they're only getting stuck here because we took. Yeah, they're getting stuck here because we took those out. Like we've already messed with the design of the inside here. They only get stuck if the water's not flowing. We can see where the water's flowing, so we just got to make sure it's all going the right way. What? Crap. There, we keep going this way. Yeah, actually, you know what? Yeah. Problem here might be that we're a little too far away. We might have to go one closer because the water might be too close. It might start collecting like this if we try to get them all far enough to go in, as you can see here, maybe. Okay, no, that didn't turn into an infinite source. It's all going in. Maybe we can get around it. Need to be like a little more precise, maybe. Too late now. Should have left this up so I didn't get sucked in. Whatever. Oh, no, never mind. It's actually working pretty well. Cool. Oh, there's one spot. Two spots. Come on. No? Okay. Don't get too far away then. You're going like two or three. Something like that. That worked. One might be a question. So far it's going though. Cool. Good, good, good. Not good. How'd that happen? two like right here, and somehow it's not flowing there. There we go. Almost there. Almost there. Too far. Yeah. Fine. Now we do here. I was just counting how many there were. Probably go a lot faster. I'm not used to doing that though. I wing everything. What? You don't think it'll work? Because I think it's gonna work. The only problem would be this, where it gets really shallow, maybe. It's slow, but I mean, it works. It might not be the most efficient. I'm just trying to rework what we have. Again, if someone had a better idea, then they can certainly come do it. But this is the one I know how to do. Yeah, like it works to me. And they're not all gonna fall there. Like that's just some of them. That's like the ones in the back here that fall in the back and come this way. They're like the stragglers, pretty much. Speaking of Monkraft Olympics, though, I would really like to into that, get that going. Don't really have the stuff ready, although Atomic like did an extra part of the racetrack. By the way, Atomic, I that was kind of a not exactly how I was envisioning the track to go, but I suppose we can use it. That looks like that works. Yeah, we're going to be riding that whole ridge over to the bridge, not taking a sharp turn down the mountain and then under the tunnel. I would say we could use two of them, but I feel like one of them would be the obvious choice to go, and I feel like probably the tunnel would be faster. Maybe, possibly. I don't know. Maybe it would be. Maybe it would kind of be a risk and reward sort of scenario with the ridge. It's up there. A lot more curves, but maybe it's shorter if you can take the curves the right way. Maybe we can do a double part of the track there. Also more scenic though. That was kind of the whole point of the track, was kind of do a tour of the city with the track. So I want to keep it up on the mountain. It's also like the most touristy spot, scenic spot up there. Yep, this is definitely working. Definitely working. A couple more and we're done. We do have to fix that one spot, I guess. Hello. Just stay out here. I don't think it'll be too hard to fix this. In fact, it should only take like 2 or 3 buckets. Have another bucket? Yeah. Sweet. Actually, let me fill that one up too. Why not? Hopefully this will be a good finale to the stream today. Getting this mostly fully working, and you can kind of see what I'm going to be doing from this point onward to get the rest of it going. Just just these platforms, right? They just got to be done now. A lot of wood. Oh my goodness, we need so much wood for the trapdoors. There's gonna be so many trapdoors, guys. If you have logs, I'm gonna need to go back to Bend City. If anyone's coming from Bend City, if you want to grab some logs from the Mega Tree Farm, there's probably some spruce in there. I'd prefer to keep using the same thing, but to be completely honest, I don't care. It's all gonna be inside anyway, right? So go ahead. Um, Let me know if we can do that. If not, I do have some spruce and I'll deal with it. What's up with this though? What's up with this guy? works a little less when they can see you and they're running at you, I suppose. But other than that, it's good. Ben, Ben's been having a hard time since last night. Made some bad decisions. Wow, just calling things out, huh? Is that like a place? Is that like an actual place? Bro, you're probably close to something at this point. I mean, you kind of are actually. You're getting really close to everything. If you're talking about X chord, if you talk about Z, I don't know where you're at. Music has taken over your life. Tried, at least. Wait. Oh, that's the two temples. Yeah, it sounds like you're gonna hit the city before anything. Yeah, wait, is that another spot? It's good. Get out of here. Yeah, if they're not trying to fight the current to get at you, then they're just gonna eventually succumb to it. Bro. All right, we're good. Let's clean this side up, and it's all done. Done with the water then. Ay. Not bad though, actually. That could have been worse. That could have certainly been worse. I feel like I did a decent job. Probably not the way to do that. So, did I not do anything? There we go. I kind of messed the current up. Hopefully I can do what? Did I not go far enough? How did that happen? Oh. Wait, no, that's infinite water source again. Yep. See all of the particles. Oh yeah, it's also good thing it's not like snowing and nighttime and snowing and storming. Seems to be what happens when I'm lost and flying around at nighttime. Ow, stop it! So aggressive. How in the world do I fix this? Is it getting worse? Hold on, wait a second. No, it's still the same. It's these six by two area right here. Um, the one thing I can think to do is does Silk Touch work on this? Yes. Okay. All right. No. That. So give me the block. Thank you. And get out of the thing. There you go. We do that, and then we do this, and then we do this, like Atomic had it. Bro, how? Okay, but what if now we did this? Okay, but what if we did did this? Nothing. All right, so we have one small area to fix. Okay, that it could be worse. There's a lot. You just try to lob a potion at me. Yeah, I see that that did not work. Oh well. Oh well. I'll get it. I'll get it. I'll get it. I'll get it. That's the only. That's it. Other than that, other than this little spot, it's all working. All looks to be flowing eventually down to the middle. Those guys are stuck because there's no trapdoors. The platforms are not nearly done yet. But that's the next step, and I will do most of that off stream as I also do some, you know, server side things, getting more stuff ready. But that's gonna have to do it for today, guys. I appreciate you hanging out, as always. Like and subscribe. It is extremely helpful. We've been breaking the algorithms recently, I believe. So I really do appreciate it, guys. We're here every day except for Sundays, except for the Lord's Day. We're here hanging out the morning every day in the morning, except for Fridays. The mornings are 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and the evenings we're here on Fridays in the evening only, but that's at 6 p.m. May or may not see me at some other random times. It's always good to subscribe for that reason. Maybe even hit the notification bell. It'd be great if you would also share with anybody you think would be interested in our content, our community. If you're interested in becoming more of a community member than just a subscriber, then you can also join our Discord. The link is in the description, as Cactus is talking about there. Discord. Point of view in Discord. It is possible. It is possible that I might start even doing more so some of that because I do end up like doing AFK stuff a lot here. But the only issue with it is that it would be like so random when I end up popping in and just doing a little bit of stuff. But I could always do that. Just give my POV in Discord throughout the day, sometimes at least, instead of doing those full-on random streams. But those could also happen at some points. I would say either the Tuesday, Thursday, because they're a little shorter. Although we went pretty long today, and Tuesday this week, both were pretty long streams. So probably not an extra one today. But these are the 2 days, Tuesday, Thursday, that might happen. They're also usually our PvP practice days. So maybe next week we can do some of that, even if it's just hanging out here with Snub and some of the other people, maybe doing some PvP together here. That'd be great, actually. I'd prefer that, to be completely honest. It's just that we have to expend resources here, but that's okay. It's fun anyway. We can. I'll try to get some stuff prepared. In fact, I have a bunch of fully enchanted iron armor for us to just bash each other with. So, uh, yeah, maybe I'll go grab that shulker. It's at Templar Tower, so I have to go grab it. But yeah, that might be something to do. And also Friday mornings, because that's our evening day. Also Friday mornings, sometimes I might end up streaming. Might not happen this week either, which would be going to be tomorrow. But I will, of course, be here Friday evening though. In any case, so that's that. And again, Friday and Saturday are longest streams usually, if all goes well for what's going on that day. Also, definitely won't be. Actually, I have something happening this evening, so I definitely won't be streaming this evening. But yeah, again, thanks guys for hanging out. Hope to see you in the Discord if you have it and you want to join. You can also put in your MC application in there as we open the server up more and more as we get everything prepared and in place. This is again what I'll kind of be doing today, partially, and then working on some other stuff like maybe getting this thing fully running, getting all those trapdoors and things. But until next time, guys, I will catch you. Have a good one. Randy with Nerds Templar. Signing off. Ben. Deji. Bob. We're out. See ya.